This is the hour get to communicate, digest a gist,
wine and dine if you like.
I mean, all of these classics is what we've been bringing to you in this hour. So now, many times, a lot of people have done a couple of things, and there has been talks about how do we appreciate these people. I mean, hard work, they say pays. Smart work, they even say pays better. But then again, achievement and achieved is met. How enough reward for hard work? How much is enough for hard work? My name is Ryan. You the golden voice.
Why I want to add the radio bulls that call me Ife for short.
Right, I see the Adaise 1, Princess Adaise 1 of Eagles FM. Now look at the title. Okay, so how much for hard work?
Well, I'd like to start off by saying that maybe I should share my unsolicited, 2 cents on something you said about hard work and smart work paying at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that smart work pays, but it's temporary, right? But hard work, whatever is from, as a result of hard work, is going to stand the test of time.
Okay.
Now, to the question you just asked,
Yeah.
how much is enough reward for hard work? I really don't think that I have, an answer to that question.
Right.
It is not something that is, how will I put it now? I'm short of words. It's not really something you can exactly pinpoint and say that this is it. This is what you should expect. No amount of money, no amount of, gift can indeed be enough for hard work.
Okay.
Yes. No amount of money, no amount of gift can actually be enough for hard work. You know why I say no amount of money especially is because of, I know for a fact that the major reason why we're having this conversation is because of the Super Falcons and the Tigers
I mean, the
that have just been rewarded for hard work. And some Nigerians are saying that, look, the amount of money that these people they've received is just too much.
I don't get it. Well,
how is it too much?
But it is.
This is not something that they get every year or year in, year out, or maybe after every, as though your life depends on it. So there's really no amount of money. There is no amount of gifts. No amount of thank you.
That's my point. That's my point.
Thank you.
Why do you say that?
On a daily basis, when we wake up, we say thank you, Lord.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for the gift of life. Tomorrow we still wake up and tell him, thank you, Lord, for the gift of life. Okay. And sometimes when someone is all kind and nice to you, or maybe someone has actually assisted you or rendered some sort of gesture, you say, I can't thank you enough. So that's just it. Because even if I tell you thank you from today till tomorrow, I don't think it's not going to be commensurate with gesture, the help you've actually offered. So, I don't think. I don't think there is a definite,
sum or price to be placed. So it's priceless. Okay, because one of the things that you said, but then you corrected it in the course of the discourse, is where you said that no amount, even thank you, it may not be enough. Yeah. No amount of it. And the funny thing is, quite a number of people believe that reward simply means it has to be gifts, it has to be finances.
Monetary,
No. Doesn't have
to. You blame
be.
people who have such mindset, especially in this part of the world.
Where
money answered all things.
Money is a mover and shaker. It's the real bulldozer, actually. Yeah. But then again, when you brought the place of solitude to God, submissiveness to God and all of that, where you say thank you today, you still say tomorrow, undermining the fact that you thanked him yesterday, you still want to thank him over and over again. In fact, sometimes even in our prayer, when we're thanking him for a particular day, we say we can't thank you enough, Lord.
Right.
Honestly, we still can't thank you enough, but we'll keep thanking you, right? It goes a long way, in shaping the mindset of the hard worker, when there is some sort of feedback, whether it is reward that has to be in cash or kind, right? So reward does not necessarily mean that, we have to give you finances. Maybe that's going to be a conversation for another day. We will ask, what do you think about reward? Must there be finances, or can thank you, God bless you, pass for a reward? Well, I don't know.
It depends on the level of hard work or the level of work you put
in. So it has to be commensurate, so to speak. Now, bringing it back home now, I mean, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done the unthinkable in years. I mean, some people argue with me and say, "UD, forget it. President will not give them 100K each." No, this one's the Tigress. No, they won't get it.
Add it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, oops,
hey, don't make it look like it's just 100,000.
$100,000 that Mr. President will not afford it. But y'all forgot that this is the Jagaban himself.
But come on, we really do have money in this country.
We do have money. If you tell me we don't have money again, on my face, I'll travel out and I'll come back again and stay. Because there's no place like home. I'll travel out and come back and stay.
All right.
Right? We do. We have so much money that a certain head of state, I think it's Gowon, said we have so much. We don't know. The problem is we don't know how to spend it.
Too much money.
There's too much money in this country. And we just don't know how to spend it. And yet we go borrowing.
Oh, what an irony.
It's very ironical. And it's more like a satirical, play, more like the Animal Farms. That's exactly what's playing on in Nigeria. Animal Farm, George Orwell's Animal Farm is what is going on. We are human beings, but we're not all equal. There are some people that are more equal than the others, and that's just what's going on.
Right.
But then again, bringing it down to rewarding the Super Falcons, there are also underlying issues that we are facing as a country. I mean, just look at the eyesore of soldiers, ex-soldiers who voluntarily retired, resigned, saying that, look, pay us our arrears. We need these monies. And it would not be out of place to say that they resign because of the arrears. So that you pay us the arrears that you've not been paying us all this time. Pay to us, and all of that is an eyesore. It's an eyesore that in the education sector we have all of the issues going on there, and the teachers who try to stand out. The teachers who try to stand out.
The kids, the students and pupils that we have, you need to visit some, primary and secondary schools, especially in, rural areas. Some of them, they actually learn under, trees.
Very, very extreme circumstances right there. And it makes you wonder, these people, don't they deserve...
They even sit on blocks.
Lord. Okay.
And when it rains, it definitely would pour on them.
And these are the leaders of tomorrow. I mean, so quite a number of us have shared concerns about if we have that kind of money in Mbok, then why are we spending it on the Super Falcons like that, as well as the D Tigers? Why are we spending that kind of money when we can channel it into building school blocks for these kids who are learning under the trees, or they are learning, in plain sight, just like that, and sitting on blocks? Why can't we just, separate it just a little bit and look at the healthcare sector, look at the infrastructural sector, see how, we mentioned something about the bad roads and all of that, right. Federal government roads. Can't we just start fixing these, even if it's small? We just do small and, do another small, from small, little droplets of water, make an ocean. So we can just continue doing it until we have completed it.
And we are even yet to speak to people who are displaced as a result of natural disasters, what have you.
True.
How much does a person get in the IDP camp? How much? We've seen stories, heard. I think I can actually recall what happened in Benue State, where people in the IDP, they were complaining that
they staged a protest.
Mattresses they were supposed to
they staged a major protest, right?
Oh, no one is trying to say that these Super Falcons and D Tigers, they've made us proud.
Oh, they did.
They've made us proud. And I mean, it's just okay that you encourage these people to boost their morale so they can do even more, next time.
So you're saying you're saying it's too much, or you're saying it's okay?
No, I'm not saying that. I would like to sit on the fence. Let me sit on the fence. I won't be able to stand on the fence, but let me sit on the fence.
Well, let's look at what supporting voices are saying in this regard, and we'll open the lines and get to hear from you.
All right. So Many Nigerians actually believe that the rewards are well deserved, considering the team's achievement and the impact they have on the nation's pride. Former captain Florence Omagwemi argues that the reward is long overdue. Like I said before, it comes once in a while. It's not like they get to experience this every after every tournament. It's long overdue, and that the team deserves to be celebrated. Sports analyst Bukola Olajide sees the gesture as a way to tell young girls across Nigeria that their dreams are valid and valuable.
Okay.
But no one is saying anyway. But if you go on the street now to hear what people are saying, you'll be amazed. And that is probably coming, from a place of frustration, the economic hardship that people are faced with. Because somehow, if I'm not going to be sitting on the fence anymore.
So where are you staying?
I was on the fence. I'm just going to stand by the fence.
So which side of the fence are you standing? Which side of the divide are you supporting or you're not supporting it?
Looks like I'm still going to sit on the fence. All right. You did.
I'm going to make a decision already.
Okay, I'll sit on the fence.
Okay.
However, don't you think this gesture is ill-timed?
Ill-timed? Ill-timed? So, Omar, I need to know where you're standing. So it is what's going to inform where I'm sitting.
You want to force words out of my mouth. Let me now openly say that the $100,000 is just too much.
Now said it.
Okay, it is too much.
I don't think it's too much. I think it's okay. I think it's perfect.
How is that perfect?
I said something earlier. I said, if not for crayfish back that bent and circumstances, $100,000 is like saying 100,000 naira.
But unfortunately, it is not 100,000 naira.
That's the
We're
point.
looking at 150 million naira,
Then
flats and national honors.
let's look at,
I personally think that the best thing that the president should have done, maybe the flats, good, because of course everyone needs shelter.
Okay.
Even if these, athletes are not going to occupy these apartments, they have relatives. It could be a way of just, alleviating the suffering going on in, their families. And the national honors is one that you would remember, you live to remember all the days of your life, and in your families, your generation on board, they see this, okay, my mom was actually honored for this.
Okay.
And that $100,000. Now, I think I'm going to skip the dollar thing now. 150 million naira UD.
Oh Lord.
Do you know how many Nigerians, how many average Nigerians that money would actually cater for? If, for example, we're going to be realistic in terms of feeding, the poor or people who are displaced.
The school feeding program has been shut. Down by the way.
Okay, thank you.
That's taken a lot of people out of.
Let's talk about people who are displaced. People who are hungry. People who are on the streets. They are homeless, begging. 150 million naira can actually cater for how many Nigerians, if properly, and meticulously utilized.
Agreed.
And I also want to think, even though I believe that the Tigress, they actually put in, so much work to get to the point, that they are at this point in time.
Right.
By the end of the day, the odds, could have also been in the favor of the other, other country. So it's just luck, if you ask me.
That's what you call it. Now, I don't think it's luck, but let's get to, your part. I mean, for me, sports, you and I know what sports is. It's a unifying factor. It brings, people together and all of that. And over time, it has also been that factor that allows for us to engage socially. And beyond the social, engagement, it also plays a role in ensuring that we still have a point of convergence, so to speak, where we still say we are Nigerians.
Right.
You're my brother, you're my sister. But over time it has suffered. It has suffered immensely. And you mentioned something that I would also want to loud a little bit. And that's the fact that it doesn't come every now and then.
Right.
It's not something that comes often, right? Many times we have seen these girls put in the works, right? And yet they've not been rewarded. Many times we've seen them sacrifice their own finances and resources to get to where they are. Many times we have seen where they've been neglected at airports, left to sleep at the airports as if they were nobodies, where the green card seems to not make sense or meaning. And then when we demand an apology, the countries will now go diplomatic. Oh, we're so sorry, we didn't know. Oh, so sorry, but they knew. they knew getting, our own Super Falcons, Super Eagles one time slipping at the airport for some flimsy reason. But we still looked past it. These players, they looked past it because we're resilient people. We're very forgiving, especially to outsiders. We're very forgiving, right?
To outsiders?
Yes, to outsiders mostly. Yes, we're very forgiving. We're very forgiving. I'm telling you, it's a fact. Nobody can even argue that. But bottom line is, when we were failing, we'd still be the ones who would say, "These girls, why are we spending all our resources on you? We're giving you the back. You went there, you shamed us and all of that." When we succeed, we can't do the same. We now feel that there's a reward that is a bit too much, that we should reduce it just a little. Corruption will continue. Bad governance will continue. Bad roads will still be there because there's nothing that is showing that anybody is trying to fix it or make it rightly. Health sector will still suffer. The Jackpot syndrome has come. It has come to stay. There's nothing you can do about it. Education, we're deteriorating. Whose fault is it? The ministers of education and those stakeholders at the top echelon, they know the problem that's going on in there. And if they want to fix it, they will fix it. The respective, sectors that is ailing, that is failing, that is not working, the leadership, they know what to do. They will fix it. They should fix it. They must fix it. We must hold them account. They're the ones we should hold accountable. But for these girls, some of them started from a very tender age. You were not there when they would break a limb or break a leg and then still go and fix it. You were not there. They went through all that training, through vigorous and rigorous processes. You were not there. And then they are making us proud now, and we are still complaining.
No, Yudi.
We are still talking.
No, Nigerians
would you
are not
prefer
exactly
if
complaining.
if these monies were not given to these girls or more, and they were embezzled, and they were siphoned, would you even know it? Won't know it.
Won't know. I mean,
nobody will know it.
Come to think of it, corruption has been there.
Good. You
no
won't
pun
know
intended.
it.
But no one is. I really do not think that Nigerians, for those who have been expressing their reservations with regards to the amount pegged as reward
Each.
150 million naira UD. That's no small. That's no paltry sum of money. 150.
You know why you're sounding this way, Omo?
Oh, because
because you're not used to reward. You're not used to it. Sorry, I don't give you mouths. You're not used to it. No, what I mean, you're not. What I'm saying is, Nigerians, we see reward. You see, when they build a road, we will hail. Hey, they built road, powerful. This person is walking.
Do you know the countless night that people actually prayed, fasted? So when they eventually build it, we must celebrate.
You're not getting my point. My point exactly. When I said you are not used to reward, I'm not talking you. I'm talking about us, Nigerians like us.
As a people.
Because we see reward, when you're rewarded, we say, it's too big. Who says there's too much big a reward?
This one is too big.
Okay, well,
let's settle
it.
This one is too big.
Let's settle
150 million naira.
So what is 150 million naira? When you can spend 3 million naira in a day? When family problem and other problems come to you,
that's where prudence comes in. That's where prudence comes in.
In this country?
No.
In this country, you're talking prudency?
Yes.
Wow.
150 million. What are you saying?
Okay.
What are you saying?
How much do these?
How about you use this money to empower small businesses?
Okay.
Their businesses are suffering because of the epileptic power supply. The market women out there who don't really have enough capital, to boost their businesses. You're giving 150 million naira. These people, they've made us proud.
Talk to CBN and Minister of Finance for that. For the businesses, call CBN and Minister of Finance. Let them handle that. Let them know what to do. They know what to do. They're not doing it.
This trend, you are automatically saying that this trend should be sustained.
Please.
We have the basketballers, we have the volleyballers,
yes.
We have the soccer players,
yes.
Right? We have
the rugby, we have all of them.
Of course.
Those who swimmers, we have.
You can imagine that.
We have the shot
so
puts,
if we
handball,
now decide handball,
volleyball.
So yes.
Yes.
If we decide to reward all of them like this, would there be anything left?
Oh, Nigeria is too rich to be poor, too poor to be rich. Have you not heard that slogan before? And then we have too much money to spend. The problem is how to spend it. That's what's going on. We're too rich, Omoefe. You're the one who is underrating us. You're underrating Nigeria, and it's really hurting me. I'm really hurt.
But in developed countries, is that how people are rewarded for hard work?
In developed countries, we're still developing. So let's reward.
Oh, we're still developing, and we are spending that much.
Okay, we're still developing, and we're allowing people to embezzle money right in front of our faces. We are seeing airports being renovated for 700 billion or trillion naira, and right before our faces, but we're still developing more. With government will come. Let us this much going. It's going into these ladies who are worse. It's very good that they challenge like this should now, so they can get these two.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
He who wants to fight, used to fight that. No problem. And you share 2 cents. You can call us on 0087668888 or 09073530044. Send a voice note or a message to the WhatsApp portal number on 090970544 and 50. Good morning. Yes, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Good morning.
Right.
Good morning. Yeah. Omoefe, I don't know who is complaining, but you see, our reward system is very poor. That is the first thing, right?
Okay.
Omoefe, let me go back. Let me say, this is what people have put. Most of them, this is what they do as a career, right? Some of them have done this over years and nothing happened to them, right? They've won, they've done several things, and the country could not even look at them. Now, the people coming after them, what do you think they would think of the nation? How would I put on my 100% effort when I know that even at the end of the day, I won't get anything in return? Do you know what the president just did was to boost the morale of those who are coming under them? See, recently, there was a contribution to build a presidential national library, right?
Yeah.
Is that better than what the president just did? Recently, former accountant general stole how many billions? Is that better than what the president just did? If you even ask me, the property they recover from the former CBN governor, they should have given them that property, half of that property to them.
Right.
In fact, if you might not like the president, right? Yeah, but even when it comes to rewarding people, when it comes to appreciating people, you can't take it away from me, and I love him for that.
Right.
In fact, if there's anything he can do, let him even do more.
Okay.
First of all, it is to encourage people who want to go into that field and whoever want to put in their life for the country. For me, I don't know who wants to complain. Is it better than what the National Assembly? How many people are sharing in that National Assembly?
Okay, let us now look at our security operatives. How often are they rewarded? And even when they are rewarded, have you ever heard that an officer who actually served gallantly, got as high as 150 million naira as reward?
Okay. Can I tell you something, right?
Yes, please.
The system have its own way of operation, right? Once you decided to go into that particular ministry or particular parastatals, right? So you have to go through the process. If there's no reward, right, for the day one, some of them have been rewarded, and if you are not rewarded, that is what you have signed for that.
Okay.
All right.
It's their fate. They've sealed it.
If I pay, it's fine. If I not pay, it's fine, because you have signed from day one that this is what I'm going for. You have done your life for the nation, right? If I have been rewarded, if I have not rewarded, fine. We have people in the past that have done this World Cup national, they were not rewarded.
Okay.
You are not taking anybody to court. Nobody's asking you. You can't take anybody that, okay, because I wasn't rewarded.
Okay.
Okay. So
thank you so much.
Appreciate.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
Appreciate.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my great people in the studio.
Triple D. Good morning, Triple D.
We didn't hear from him earlier.
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm grateful. This is Triple from Waru.
Awesome.
Good to have
Welcome.
you.
Talk to us, Triple.
In fact, I'm over happy. Very interesting conversation. I wish the two of you should keep on talking. Let me just be listening and be learning.
We might end up punching each other. Okay, it's not okay.
Right.
Oh my God, Nigeria will get it right one day.
Exactly.
Mr. Yudi.
Yes, please.
Let me go straight to the point and very short so that I like listening. You refuse to pick my call in the morning, no problem. 9 o'clock, no problem.
Sorry,
so this time around, you have picked it first.
Sorry, thank you.
My sister, thank you for all that you have been doing. I listen a lot because I learn. I carry my barrow and I'm writing what people are saying that makes sense a lot of me against you too. Sir, I don't have any problem with the money Mr. President has given.
Okay.
But this borrow that they are borrowing, is it the borrowed money they are going to give them 150 million or from the resources of this country? Hello, sir.
Yes, what with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it yes? My sister asked a very sensitive question. And I had the military man talking during the honorable of the minister news, and then the man was complaining bitterly. Now, if truly we have this money to give to these people, I don't have problem. But why are retirees protesting? Why are nurses going on strike? Why are teachers not well paid? Why are me like this talking to you? I'm earning 50,000 as a salary. Oh my God. Just because I'm benefiting from Mr. President, I now support what he did. Or just because I'm not in the party, I support it. I speak so that Nigeria will be good. Even if you pay me 50,000 and I can buy a bag of rice 5,000, I'll not have problem because I'm a man of contentment. I keep on saying this. But we should not be supporting what is not right just because I don't hate Mr. President. I love him. The first caller has said something. You cannot take any reward from him. He's a man of reward. But think of what we are passing through in this country. The wife of Mr. President donated about how many million, a bit billion today. Why do you allow us to go through killings like if they reward our security men like this, they will protect us, they will not be able to compromise. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria will get it right. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Triple D.
Now that sent chills down my spine. Making us call.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Omoefe.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for calling. Uche.
Pepe, welcome back. I've missed you.
Same here. Good to hear from you today.
You're welcome.
Thank
Judy,
you.
good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, Che. Welcome aboard. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm still trying to recover from the last conversation. Yeah, anyways, go ahead, Duce. How much is enough?
Yeah, that's the essence of the conversation. That's why it's called conversation. You
Right.
hear from people's different opinion.
Right.
Judy, no, we are talking about Mr. President rewarding people. You first of all ask the question, is there any amount that is enough
Yes.
as a reward for good work?
Yes.
The answer is no.
Okay.
But reward can come in different ways. It's an appreciation. So there is no stipulated time or amount or whatever for appreciation.
Right.
So it can come in different ways. But concerning the issue on ground, I can tell you, just like every other caller, I also want to align myself with you in what you have said, that, see, the president has done well in rewarding them. There is no two ways of it. And I know, even if it is not against that,
Right.
but what she is talking is that the amount, considering the situation in the country, considering the situation on ground, that it is too big. But now, I don't want to go into that aspect, because if I say it is too big, now, how much is the wardrobe allowance for our sitting senators that comes to the chambers, sleep for hours, and go? How much is their newspaper allowance? How much is the hospital allowance? How much? The list continues. And they collect this thing monthly. So then, how much is 150 million compared with what these people who has done nothing? I said this without any fear of favor, and I owe nobody my apologies. They have not even one law that will benefit you and I as a common citizen. And look at the humongous amount that is being spent on their behalf. They are even the reason why the country went to borrow, so that they can be able to meet up with their demand. That's why you often hear that on their mandate they shall stand.
Right.
That is the mandate. Borrow money to meet up with their demands. That is their mandate. Then you also talk about Mr. President replicating this same energy in the most important sectors that we have in this country. Look at the military protesting.
Yeah.
Look at people in the IDP camp. Look at the issue of insecurity, power. Can Mr. President please, though I'm not begging him anyway because he knows the right thing to do, replicate the same energy in health sector, educational sector, and otherwise? Will Nigerians be complaining? You see how much that was spent to provide for solar installation for just the villa alone. Then what is the common hope for me and you if the villa will be the only ones to have light? Who's care about you and I? The common man. So we are not against his kind gesture, but then I call it a misplaced priority.
Right.
In the sense that there are other sectors that is more important than that. But however, he has done well in rewarding the Super Falcons. But let that same energy be replicated in other important sectors.
Okay.
I rest my case.
Right.
Thank you very much, Uche.
Case
Thank
well
you.
rested now. All righty. Seems this conversation is not going to really end because everybody's speaking for and still speaking against at the same time. It's not like we're choosing sides.
Yeah, no one is taking sides now.
Okay.
Can we take this?
Let's take that.
This caller has been.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Elder.
morning to you.
At last you take my call.
Yes.
God bless you.
Elder,
Thank you.
welcome.
Hey, you see, Nigeria, some of us will carry head, but we don't carry blame. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. So people don't have blame, but they have. And then education is not a wisdom. Wisdom is different from education. That's the problem in Nigeria. Let me give you an example. I've assessed you since where you come to Igbo radio. Your qualification is more than that. You are just managing that place. How much are they paying you? Tell me how much the company is paying you. See the people in Nigeria, the people do the really work. They are not placed in the proper place. They are not rewarded. My soldiers, they die every day. Some of them, the family now, they can't go to school. Especially police. Where you hear say they kill them every day. The police authority, immediately you hear say they kill them, they will stop them salary. More than they pursue them from barracks. It take almost some years before the family will fight. Giving bribe before they started if there is much more things. Government not look into that place. And then two, that is a reward. Where they say reward.
Yes.
See, people don't know the policy of government. You see, let me tell you one thing. That money when they give to them, you take 10 years, they don't go pay that money. The policy of the government. Yeah, immediately reward them. The Minister of Finance will tell the economic managing committee they are the people to approve that money for them. Maybe if they give you 10 million this year, maybe you continue fight. You take almost 3 years, you don't see anything again. That accommodation when they give to them, unless they will pursue with corruption way before they will allocate the house to them. The money when you say 150 million, before that money will come to them, you see what they are going to spend. So to say as they announce that money, they will give that money to them. Who take 10 years, they can't give them the half of that money. From government, the type of politics they have in Nigeria here, have to go by corruption, go by lobby, this and this. They will mainly spend the half of that money. They can't pay them. So don't say the money they give them 15 million, they are going to give to them a lie. Politicians can never do it. Then they come in, they never give them that half of that money. Nigerians do not put out this. They don't give the money to them. When they give them, they are left for corruption before they will give them that house. So they are impossible to give them. But But the problem I have with government, why did you make sure that money in dollars? It's our naira.
Right.
An insult.
Right.
You have currency in your country, and then you want to reward people. You go and make your dollar. It's an abuse to our naira. I pray that government will withdraw that money. I apologize to naira. Why can't you make sure in naira and then it's $2? It's an insult. Okay. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Strong points right there. Why is it in dollars? Why can't we have it in naira? Yeah, why can't we?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to
is
you.
This John?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ben. Happy New Month.
I wish you the very same. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. How are you doing? How is work?
Very
I've been
well,
asking of you. Feeling fine.
Yep, I am back and better.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Concerning the topic, I don't have much to say. I say, let me greet you people.
All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you, John. Thank you, John, for that.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate. Okay. Oh, well, it says, I just said, let me greet, though, meaning he's just following the conversation because he has listened to it from this side of the argument, from the other side of the argument. Okay. Well.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Griffin.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Lajide calling from Wuseson State.
Oh, Lajide.
Good to have you, Dr.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Come on, been a while.
Master, you did. It's not like that.
Okay.
There are a lot of commitments as well.
Understood. Understood.
Quickly, because I could see that the time has passed spent. People have about 2 or 3 minutes to go.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Master, you did. Every government cannot be the same.
Okay.
Just like radio stations. What your radio station is forecasting will not be the what our radio station will be forecasting.
Right.
Every government has its own priority, the way they do things. Firstly, let us correct the impression. They were not given dollars.
Oh, no. Dr. Lajide, you just have to call back.
Oh, please do call back.
Please call back.
Right. But should we run through some of the messages that we got via the...
Okay, we have another
Okay,
call.
we'll just take it. All right.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you, Mr. Odwak and Morphy. My name is Victor. I'm calling from Orozo.
Good to have you, Victor.
She's a Faye by name. Yes.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
for that correction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to comment on the federal government for their rewards, both to the Falcons and the Tigers as well.
Yes.
It's really a commendable one, and it's encouraging as well. But when you look at the other sectors, what happens to the other sectors? People are like, what happens to the police and the rest? Police do have their allocation. Army has their allocation. So that's how I feel it is. Because if you look at it, the police have not been, the federal government is not the one paying the police directly. Police have the allocation. That's why at the end of the year they come up with the allocation. Right. So I feel the reform has to come from the IG, has to come from the army chiefs and the rest. So people should get this correct and stop feeling as if the federal government is not seeing what the police are doing or whatever. They're doing the right thing, yes. They have to come from their chief. They have to also protest. That's why I see some of the retirees protesting. So I think that's where it should be corrected.
Victor, thank you. You are indeed victorious.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Thank
I think he's been able to corroborate what you said earlier
Yeah.
about the protesting
That's the
ex-soldiers.
thing. Yeah.
Now, what is the IGP doing?
What is the
What is the
IGP doing?
CDS doing? And
What are they doing?
all right. So it all depends on the person at, let's say, the minister or whoever it is.
Yeah, even the ministers too in that regard. And
They
then
have to bring about this
for
reform.
some of y'all that are asking, what about these other sectors? They don't have stars. I told Omoefe, they don't have strikers. They don't even have defenders. It seems like all of them are goalkeepers, so to speak. If they had stars, defenders, they had a coach. No.
Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my sweetheart on radio, my love, my one and only love.
Yes.
I just want to welcome you back to radio.
Thank you very much.
I'm busy. I'm hearing what people are saying. You are welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Spot
you.
on. Spot on it is. All right, should we take these messages now? Quite a number of messages, though.
Okay.
But let's see. Okay. Come from different sectors of the economy, right? Fumi Deyemi in Lagos is a marketing executive, says, I think the reward is well deserved. The Super Falcons and D Tigers have brought pride to Nigeria and deserve to be celebrated. However, I wish the government could also prioritize basic infrastructure development. Okay, that's
All
something.
right. Tunde, on the other hand, who happens to be a civil servant right here in Abuja, says, I am not sure about the $100,000 reward. While I appreciate the team's achievement, I think it's excessive considering the country's economic challenges. Civil servants like me are struggling to make ends meet.
Okay, now you see this one here now. Norma is from Norma Okonkwo. Okay, that's new. In Enugu State, is a student says, I'm thrilled about the reward. The D Tigers and Super Falcons are role models for young girls across Nigeria. Their achievements show that with hard work and determination, we can succeed in any field. That's something.
On the other hand, Amaka Eze, who is an entrepreneur in Port Harcourt, says, I think the reward is a great motivator for young athletes. However, I wish the government could also support small business owners like me. We need incentives to grow our businesses and create jobs.
Okay. Well, we see this one here now. David Oluwaseun in Ibadan, sports journalist, says the reward is a bold statement of support for sports in Nigeria. It's about time our athletes are recognized and rewarded for their achievements. I hope this will inspire more young people to take up sports. Okay, I hope so too.
Okay. Who do we have here? Okay, Gift Okoro is a trader from Kaduna, and Gift is saying that I'm not sure about the reward. While I appreciate the team's achievement, I think the government should prioritize basic necessities like food and shelter for Nigerians struggling to survive.
Okay, Aisha, all the way in Kano now. She's a housewife, and I'm glad she is a housewife. Well, she says, I'm happy about the reward, but I wish the government could also support families like mine, the access to affordable healthcare and education for our children. Now, everybody is always looking out for themselves. Don't you see that? The traders are saying, for us, housewife is saying, families, the entrepreneurs are saying, incentives, and all of that. And all of these, face it, they all have their different high echelon bosses.
Right.
Ministers that have been designated to look into matters that, border around such.
But when it comes to the civil servant, for example, I'm sorry to botch you, the NLC has been all out. I mean, we've literally, some Nigerians rather have tagged, the NLC as a toothless bulldog.
Right.
Like they keep beating around circles year in, year out, protesting, and at the end of it, they even threatened to embark on, strike.
Shut down.
Nationwide shutdown.
Yeah.
And then the eve of the supposed shutdown, they just shelved the whole action.
They shut off.
So I want to agree that those are the echelon of power, right? They really have a role to play in terms of packaging and really pressing home the demands of the people under them. However, there is a limit, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Look at the NLC, for example.
Are they the high echelon?
I mean, when it comes to the demands of civil servants, workers, you look at the NLC, the TUC.
Okay.
So with all the public outcry, no, we want minimum wage of 100. Was it not over 100,000 naira they had actually requested for?
Was it
so you can imagine at the end of it, where did we stop?
We stopped at 70,000.
Of which some states are even yet to implement.
Exactly.
So you can imagine that. So for some people who are expressing their reservations that look, this is not just ill-timed, but it's just a case of misplaced priority, you really want to blame them. There are traders on the street. They have little or nothing to even, raise capital for their business. And then the ones who even have businesses to run, small and medium-scale businesses, by the way, they are not really thriving because, for example, you happen to be a barber, and then you are depending on the power supply because you cannot really attend to your customers without power supply. How many hours of power supply are we enjoying in a day? Even though there are designated areas, after we have different bands, right? So you can imagine.
And now it seems like the band.
And then the liter of fuel is how much?
900 and is it like 35 now?
So how many liters are you going to buy as a barber to attend to how many customers in a day? And how much is the customer willing to pay? Because we all are complaining. Even when you enter a public cab, they tell you this drop is 500. Driver waiting, and all of us they affect. So make I pay 300. But the driver is also fueling his car. He's also maintaining the car.
He's looking at a family too.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's a step in the right direction. I personally think that this tempo should be sustained,
right,
going forward, and it should cut across different sectors. There are road warders, there are traffic warders rather, who actually, just like the NYC anthem, under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and what have you. You see this traffic, warders right there. Even when it is raining, when the sun is seriously scorching their skin, they are there. And we citizens, some of us will make the job very, very difficult for them. When they tell you to stop, you will not stop.
That's when you want to move.
How often are they rewarded? How about the security operatives?
They have people at the top, Amo. That's my point.
UD, some of these people at the top, they are only fighting for themselves.
That's the point.
And sometimes when the reward eventually comes, it may just have to go through the people at the top, and then they will just have to take their cut, whether you like it or not.
So in other words,
just like Elder said, it might take 10 years before this.
Oh yeah, that part. That's another part. That's another kettle of fish.
Haven't you seen athletes come out to say that they were promised so and so some years ago?
They were not promised though. Their father, who has passed on, was promised. It's the children that are trying to fight for it. Oh, it's so sad actually. But yeah, that happens. My father was the one who won the Olympic in 1990, Atlanta 96. We were promised this and promised that. Till now, we have not gotten it. I mean, it's crazy. But I think one of our family members said, a reward is not something you would give a size to. You can't say it has to be between this and this. No.
It can't be quantified.
It can be quantified. That's the word, thanks, Amo. You can't quantify a reward.
Right.
It is as it so pleases the heart of the rewarder, or the one who's rewarding. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's not something you say, "Oh, President, this is how much you should have given." It's the president is looking at his pocket. He's looking at his pocket. He's looking at the economy. He's seeing the money that we have, foreign reserves, internally generated revenue, borrowed monies. He has seen it all. He must have gotten intel from Minister of Finance, appropriate monies and the type of wealth that we have. So for him to reward these girls who have strikers, defender, goalkeeper, and all of that in their team, that's a collective team, and then coaches. Please, leave Mr. President alone.
No one is holding him.
Leave him. It's my man on this one. He's my man.
I said it. I know there's something going on that you're here to tell me.
It's my man on this one.
A lot can actually happen in a day. So, talk more of a month.
So what are you trying to say?
You may have gotten an appointment and I'm not even aware. So
I'm a praise singer of Mr. President now? No, I'm not a praise singer of him. I'm not a praise singer. I'm just very critical, and I try to be as objective as I could. I may not always be totally right, but yeah, I try as much as I could, to be objective. I mean, this reward, I love it.
Okay.
For me, the angle.
It appears you have a sister amongst the monks.
I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't. The angle basically that I'm coming from is these monies would have been stashed. We're still fighting 1 trillion naira for no now. Naira. We talk dollars in this country now. $1 trillion. With the NNPC, 13 trillion again. NNPC refineries shambles. Ajaokuta money's pumped in there. Who are you holding? Do you even have the faces of the people that you're supposed to hold responsible for these monies that have been siphoned, that has been stolen, that has been embezzled? We don't even know. Even the EFCC is confused from what the guest on the political show says, right? When the EFCC is supposed to nab them and say, okay, where's this money? They say, no, it's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. Because private sector, the private people, individuals who are benefiting from it have taken a chunk of the money. So when they award contracts like that, there is a chunk of it that is for the privates. And then the real actual money is not what is declared to us. So, but they put everything together and they tell us, and we collect it, hook, line, and sinker.
The very song, I guess, the ladies will be dancing to at this point in time will be "As they sweet us, they paying them, as they paying them, they sweet us, as they sweet us, they paying them." But no problem. This person says, "Congratulations to the ladies, their pension have been paid."
Oh boy,
their pension
has been paid. Oh God, good Lord. Okay. Okay. It says you have been paid. All right. No
okay, let them use the money well, oh.
Okay.
Odogu Chelsea. All right. Okay. Is that supposed to be your name?
I think it's his name.
All right. Who knows? It could really be your.
Okay, it's fine. It said your pension has been paid.
But
all right, ladies, your pensions have been paid.
What's going on in the media sector?
Right.
What's going on in this? This is our noble profession.
Well, that's the thing. We have people at the high echelon. We have the Minister of Information.
Yeah, the Minister of Information.
National Orientation Agency, NBC. We have all of these big names. And none of them have suggested to Mr. President, come on, those are states that we collected from the deposed CBN governor. Have we thought about, rewarding some of our, our
We even have the award, the National Association of Women Journalists.
Okay.
You can imagine.
So have we thought about rewarding them and saying, okay, yeah, you guys, let's give you even one of those, even if it's to say thank you. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's thinking about that. And then you think I'll now come back here and sit down and say, oh, Minister of Information, oh, National Orientation, what is wrong? What is happening? No. They're not talking about us. And then, okay, we now get reward. Let's say Mr. President now says, oh, Yudi Omoefe, I want to reward you. That's when
you see,
NOA and the rest will now come out.
in other climes, when you see reporters giving live updates from crime scenes, war-torn areas and all of that, you begin to wonder, the guts, yes, the boldness, because that is your job, it's your profession, and it's just noble that you do everything with so much dexterity at the end of the day. But here in Nigeria, you hear reporters. I mean, I've also said it that I cannot put my life on the line. Right. But lately, I'm beginning to see reasons why I should even dabble into investigative, journalism. Right? Honestly.
Yeah, I get that.
But if I'm not to do that, and so God forbid something happens,
the thing about it is, sadly, though nobody talks about this, there is no insurance. Sometimes, why we do what we do is selfless. But sometimes it's not even because of ourselves. It's because when we think and say, my niece, my nephew, when I'm gone, the little things that I've been able to do in their lives, will anybody be able to do it for them? These concerns become setback or a preview from wanting to go further in certain risk-taking endeavors, right? So if you knew that there is some policy that says you are some insurance policy that's covering certain things for you, and all of that, tell me, your ginger will be swaggered.
Because come to think of it, there are good investigative reporters that we have in Nigeria.
Too many. We're winning international awards.
You can imagine that. So
but right on the home soil, we are not regarded. Anyways, though, what can we say? So it doesn't seem as though we're dwelling so much on it. But thank you, Far Too Kind. I mean, it's just clear that there's no reward that is enough, for good works. But think about it. This is going to jumpstart more athletes. Now you'll see how people will be performing.
I told you earlier that
you will dabble into
volleyball. Here I come.
Oh Lord.
At my leisure. I mean, anytime you don't hear from me in the studio, just know
that it's volleyball training.
I've gone to the pitch.
Oh boy, I can't wait. But thanks though to each and every one of us for being a part of this, right? I mean, from wherever you were able to still take out time to, add your voice loudly and clearly. We appreciate you. And ultimately though, determining how much, is enough for a reward, it depends on various factors.
Right.
Some of it including the country's economic situation, the cultural values, the priorities that has been set, all of that.
Well, as we continue to celebrate, the achievements of female athletes, it is essential to consider the broader implications of these rewards and also strive for a fair and transparent system that recognizes excellence across all fields, from the security to the health, education, transportation, you name it.
Right.
There are so many of them there.
Well, what can we say? Let's get to some good tunes. 12 o'clock will be time for Today
in 60 seconds.